Welcome everyone. Today is our cooking show. We have Jennifer Von Ebers with us, who has her own blog called Slim Shopping. Ms. Von Ebers, how are you?
Good. How are you doing, Tyler?
I'm doing good. Thank you for being on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
So you're gonna teach us how to cook?
Yes, we're gonna make pizza today.
Pizza
From scratch, dough and everything.
That's gonna be hard.
No, it isn't. Everybody can do it, and most everybody has the ingredients in their house already.
Right. So this blog you've started, Slim
Yes.
Shopping.
Mhm.
Talk about it. Like, how did it start, and why do you cook?
I've actually been doing it for 5 years, part-time, and it started because I've always loved cooking. My dad was a chef growing up, so he always made incredible food. So I always liked doing it, and then as I started reading other people's blogs and them posting food, and they were just regular people like me, and I thought, maybe I could do that, you know. So I just started out small. I take pictures of things that I make in my kitchen, and it kind of makes me go outside my box a little bit and try different things. I was actually kind of a very picky eater. I didn't like a lot of vegetables or different kinds of crazy fruits and stuff. So I kind of made it a challenge to buy things that I had never bought before, try new things, and then it turns out I like a ton of stuff. So I was really limiting myself from stuff that I just assumed, since I didn't like it as a kid, I didn't like it as an adult. But I would never eat peppers or onions or zucchini or cucumber or just regular things like that. Now it opens up a whole brand new world, because then you can eat so much more stuff.
So what's your favorite thing to cook?
Pasta. I do that a lot, only because it's very versatile, because you can choose different types of pasta shapes, obviously. The sauces I do are different every week. I do also make my sauce from scratch, mostly from crushed tomatoes that come in a can. You could do it with fresh tomatoes, but buying the jarred sauces already, it can run $4 to $5 a jar. And if you have a big family like mine, you're buying 2, you're already spending $10. That's just a waste. So you can do that. You can roast a lot of vegetables in it, and most times when I do that, I'll puree it in the blender so it's all smooth, so you don't really know what's in there anyway. So, and it's a good way to get rid of vegetables in your vegetable drawer.
How often do you update your blog, Slim Shopping?
About 5 times a week.
5 times a week, so like a new recipe just about every day.
Yes.
Wow, okay.
And sometimes they're my recipes that are original. Some I get from other people that I revamp. Ideas I see from other people that I just want to try and make new things. So.
And how can people access your blog?
Just the website. It's www.slim, SLIM-shopping. There's just an N at the end. .com. Yeah, shopin.com.
Definitely.
And just come back and visit. It's very easy to navigate. There's categories. So there's a search engine, so you can search for different.
It was really organized when I went on. It was like hire me, like recipes and all these other family and stuff. It's really really organized.
It's been tremendous. I mean, I can't believe 5 years ago all the things I've done. I've volunteered at Chicago Gourmet for 3 years and gotten great opportunities there. And I just try to get myself in the cooking community and meeting more people. And through my blog, I actually have readers all over the world. So it's for them to come in Oak Park and look at my blog and see what I'm doing, it's kind of fun.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely. So we're going to take a quick break. Real quick, we are going to make some pizza.
Yes, we are.
Definitely. So we'll be right back with Jennifer. She's teaching us how to make her homemade famous pizza. We're back and we're about to cook some homemade pizza.
Okay.
So what do we do?
We'll start with the dough, which is super easy.
Okay. This is over here, right?
That's the one that we've already made, but we're going to show how to actually put it together. Most times people already have the ingredients. The only thing that's different is yeast. But some people get scared by yeast because it's like you have to let it rise, then you have to punch it down, then you got to roll it out, wait. Mine is a no-rise recipe. You put everything together, and you're ready to roll it out and put it in the oven, so you don't have to wait. These packets you can just buy at the grocery store, or you can buy them in jars. So we're going to put them in here. We're going to put in 2 cups of flour.
And how many people does this pizza serve?
This recipe makes 2 12-inch pizzas, or you can make mini pizzas. So we're going to put 2 cups. Try to be kind of exact. You can throw that in there.
It's always hard to measuring stuff is really hard for me sometimes.
If you really wanted to get technical, you could weigh out a cup. It's 5 ounces, but that's super technical. So you can just throw that in there. So it's just 2 cups flour, and then a cup of water. So
it's about a cup.
Bet you that might be a cup.
Sweet.
And then wait before you do that. And we're gonna put the yeast in there. You don't really have to wait for this to fizzle if you can. You can wait 5 minutes if you want. It'll start to foam and everything. The one thing that you just want to make sure is you don't put super hot water in there. It'll kill the yeast.
Wow, you really can smell that.
Yeah.
Can't you?
So we're
Okay.
just gonna pour that in there, and then just like cracks of the pepper or the salt right there. Just
Okay.
crack.
So how many?
Like 3 or 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
And then you don't even need a mixer. You just need
Okay.
a spoon, so you can just start stirring that around.
So am I gonna mix this?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you cook at home?
I do not cook at home.
Not at all.
I just
You don't have any specialty or anything like that?
Pizza puffs. I'm
From the
joking.
freezer.
I mean, I don't do a lot of like homemade cooking.
It's a good
so
skill to have because especially as you're about to graduate and go on your own, to be able to buy just a few items at the grocery store and not have to rely on fast food and spending extra money
Right.
is awesome.
I cook with my grandpa sometimes, like for like Thanksgiving.
That's fun.
But
So this is actually.
Am I stirring this right?
Yep, that's
Okay.
totally good. It's going to be kind of sticky. That's totally fine. And
look
so we're
like
going to set
this.
that to the side.
okay.
And then this one we're going to do is turkey pepperoni and then just bell peppers. So have you
Right.
ever had turkey pepperoni before?
I've never had turkey pepperoni.
It's actually, it tastes exactly the
good?
same. Do you want to taste
Can
it?
we taste it? Yes.
Uh-huh. The difference is you can have 17 slices for only 70 calories, so
Okay.
it's a saving calories. It still tastes great. Have you ever chopped anything before?
I have chopped some stuff
Okay.
before.
We're not going to go crazy and put a ton of stuff on there, but
Okay. It is really good, and that's good because I don't eat pork, so that's perfect for turkey.
we're just going to cut that little rib off.
Okay.
Don't need those seeds. And you can just kind of cut it into strips like that.
So, right.
You want to try that?
Yep.
Please be careful.
Okay.
And another thing about making homemade pizza is we do frequently on the weekends is if I've got extra vegetables I haven't eaten during the week, if there's leftover breakfast sausage, anything, you can throw it on top of there.
Right.
Sometimes I'll crack an egg on there,
Oh,
make a little
really?
breakfast pizza.
I mean, these are quick things like teenagers can make. Anyone
Absolutely.
can make at home.
And you could do it in no time flat.
All right.
So we'll just cut these up.
Okay. Oh, so we should cut them diagonally like this?
We'll just make them a little bit smaller so
Okay.
people don't have to diet. So you can.
And
do
how
that
about the
as
other
well.
one? Should we cut that one too?
We did actually the red one.
Yeah, those
this
are
is
the
the
red
red
ones.
one
These are-
and the
okay,
orange
yeah.
one, so that's good.
They're in orange.
And it's good. You could put fresh herbs on it. You can do garlic, and you don't even need tomato sauce.
Right.
I've used barbecue sauce if I don't have it at.
Oh, that's really good.
You can use different types of cheeses if you want to use up cheeses you have in your house too. So
What's your favorite thing to put on it?
I like sausage and pepperoni is my favorite, and then I do like spinach also. So that's
Oh
a
my
good
God.
thing. So we made some dough before, but this one looks so good, Tyler. I think
Right.
we're gonna use this one.
That looks a little better.
One of the things that you want to do is because it is so sticky,
Okay.
is just use a lot of flour, just so it doesn't get. And then also put flour on your hands
Okay.
before you grab this. So here, just
Okay. And this is just so it can roll nice and everything, right?
right, and it's not going to stick to your fingers as
Okay.
much. So we're just going to kind of put this out right here.
Okay.
So, and then we'll cover it with flour again. So, but you'll feel how nice the dough is when you get in there,
Right.
and that's we'll just put a little bit more just in case.
This
Isn't that
smells
soft?
really good.
I know.
Smells really good.
It's very soft. If you've ever bought pre-made dough and you start to roll it out and it keeps rolling back into itself, you just need to let the dough rest for a little bit because
Right.
it's too cold. This is perfect though because this is exactly what you want it to be. So this actually will make 2 pizzas, so we can just cut this in half.
Sweet.
Save this for later. And then when you roll it out, you also want to make sure that your rolling pin has a lot of flour on it so that it doesn't stick.
So everything should have flour on it when you're using
Yeah,
this
and you
dough.
can always just, get the excess off when you start to put it in there. So you can
Sweet.
just start rolling from the, we'll put even more on there. If you want to just start rolling from the middle
Alright.
to out, and it doesn't have to be perfect. If it's not round, it's okay. I've done rectangle ones,
Really?
just however it is. And
So
you
like-
can also do the thickness that you want to.
Right. And how do you, and we're about to make the crust on the outside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweet.
And then the other tip is you also want to cook it at the highest temperature you have for your thing. So most is like 550 or 500.
Okay.
A lot of the professional kitchens who make pizza, their oven is like 800. Obviously, we don't
Really?
need to get that high.
So how long does it take to cook?
Like 10 to 12 minutes.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So this is easy.
I know.
It's really easy, so we probably should put some more flour in it.
Yep.
Kind of making a mess, but that's okay.
It is. It's all good. And then you could do one of two things. If you like a really crispy crust, sometimes what I'll
Yeah.
do is I will pre-bake this on a pizza pan or a cookie sheet for like 5 minutes. You poke a hole with a fork, you poke holes in it just so that the air, it doesn't get all puffed up and everything. I might pre-bake it and then take it out and then put the toppings on, but we're not going to do that now. So you
Right.
could take the pizza sauce.
Okay. Right here. Everything's so floury.
And then
Okay.
just kind of pour it out from the can.
Okay, just put it on?
Yep.
Okay. So you just use a spoon, no?
You're going to in a second. Just
Okay.
pour out as much as you want.
All right.
That's probably good.
Okay, cool.
And then using a ladle, just kind of like, you know, turn it in a circle and
Stir it
just
around.
spread it out. And I usually kind of just leave a little bit of crust showing, but if
For
you
the
want it
outside,
like
okay.
all sauced up, you can.
I like it sauced up.
See, you're doing awesome.
Sweet.
You could do this weekend for your family.
Right. Hopefully they will like it.
They will. That's
Okay.
perfect. So we'll take that,
Okay.
and then let's just set that to the side. And then you can put the,
Toppings on top?
yep.
Okay.
If you want to put the pepperoni on first, you can. We'll just pour some of those guys out.
Okay.
What's your favorite toppings on pizza?
I like, well, this might sound really stupid, but I like cheese, of course.
Of course.
I like jalapenos, I like green peppers. Because like a lot of places like have like pepperoni that's not turkey or like sausage.
Right.
And I don't eat pork, so that's my
Well, that's good
favorite.
because I brought some crushed red pepper flakes.
Oh,
so if
sweet.
you like it spicy, you can
And I
sprinkle some
love
of those on too.
like cheese crust.
Mm-hmm.
Do you make that at home?
Like crust inside the.
Yeah,
I have not
cheese.
made that,
That's really good.
but it is deluxe.
Even deep dish pizza is my favorite. I love deep dish pizza.
You could use this recipe in a deep dish. If you have a cast iron skillet, you can just put the pizza and they're just like up on the sides, and that can be the deep dish, and then you put all your fixings in there. So
Right.
you could definitely go that route too, and then you can put the vegetables on there.
Just like this, okay? This looks really good.
And then
I'll cut
if
this up a
you
little
can
bit.
grab the shredded cheese, we can put that on top too.
Okie doke. I feel like this is a struggle for me to put these on.
No, you're doing great.
Okay.
Perfect.
Alright. Just put the cheese on?
Yep. And also, this is a great recipe to split 4 ways, make 4 baby pizzas, and then everyone, if they don't
Right.
agree on the same topping, you can kind of customize it to your
Split
own
it.
thing.
This is a great personal, like, Saturday evening pizza.
Yeah.
And just put some on.
Yep.
So do you like a lot of cheese on your pizza?
Yes,
I mean, this is completely
Definitely.
easy to make.
it is.
This is so easy to make.
And then once it's like this, then you can put it in the preheated oven, and 10 to 12 minutes, you'll know it's done because it'll be like browned on top and bubbly and stuff like that. And then you can show them what it looks like at the very end over there.
That's all you do.
That's it.
And how about, you said we can put some crispy,
Yep, crushed red pepper flakes if you want.
one of those, okay.
Spicy.
You like spicy?
I do.
I love spicy.
And then if you wanted to also just sprinkle some Italian seasoning over the top.
Okay. So basically all we just did was just make this dough, which took a minute.
Yep.
Put the sauce on, that you can really just make out of the can. You can make it from scratch.
You could definitely make it from
But it's
scratch.
easier from just
yeah.
can, and then spread it out, put your toppings on, that's it.
Yep. I've
Wow,
used
okay.
canned tomatoes that are either crushed tomatoes or diced, and just add Italian seasoning, garlic, crushed red pepper flakes. You could chop some onion in there, and that could be your sauce base too.
Right.
And that's it. You just made your
That's
first
it.
pizza, my friend.
This looks good, and it turns out to be like this. We have a finished product for you all. Yum.
So that's the turkey pepperoni and bell pepper pizza.
This looks really good.
Thank you.
Can we take a slice?
Heck yeah.
So last time I actually ate something on set, I choked kind of.
Oh no. We'll be very careful.
We'll be really careful.
We have water here, so it's all good.
Sweet.
There we go. Cheers.
Cheers. This is good.
So super easy.
Super easy
I
and
know.
super good. Wow. Super good. Really good.
Thank you.
Wow. So we're gonna clean this up. We're gonna be right back.
All right.
What are we making up next? What are we making again?
Roasted chickpeas.
Roasted chickpeas.
Mhm.
Cool. So, just like that. Cool. We're gonna be right back, and we are cooking some roasted chickpeas right after this break. So we're gonna make some peas right now.
Yes, we're gonna make roasted chickpeas.
Roasted
and
chickpeas.
Most people are used to them. They're garbanzo beans.
Mhm.
You can use these to make hummus. You've had hummus, right?
Hummus, like the dip.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
It's actually made with ground chickpeas or
Really?
garbanzo beans.
So what is it? So these are called
Garbanzo beans.
garbanzo
Also
beans.
known as chickpeas.
Chickpeas.
If you ate them like this, which you can, they're soft.
Okay.
I don't think they taste good plain like that. That's why I roast them.
Mhm.
It kind of makes it a salty snack for
Mhm.
parties and dips, and you can change up the flavors however you want.
Right.
So we already drained this. You don't have to rinse it because there's liquid that comes in there. Pour it in there, and then take olive oil,
Okay.
and you can
pour them
just
like that.
like just a little drizzle in there.
So just a little drizzle.
Too much. No, I'm just kidding.
Too much?
That's good. You just want something that when it goes in the pan, that's super good.
Super good.
Yeah,
More?
that's perfect.
Okay. Sweet.
We'll just kind of mix that around a little bit.
And what does this do? Like, just makes it.
It coats it so whatever flavoring you put on it, it's gonna stick.
Oh.
For this version, we're just gonna use regular garlic salt.
Okay.
But I've made kinds that are a little bit spicier with cumin, chili powder, cayenne pepper. Makes it a little spicy. I've done a sweeter version where you can roast it with honey. The funny part about this is once you roast it for about an hour, on a medium heat, about 300, 325, you want to stir it every 15 minutes. It becomes crunchy and crispy,
Right.
like a nut. So just sprinkle some of this on there.
What's your favorite topping to put on this? This?
This is one of my favorites, and also the spicier version.
Really? I'm gonna smell.
And it's actually, it would be a fun Christmas gift to give to somebody in like a jar.
Right, in a jar, like
That's perfect.
I love smelling like seasoning, so it's really.
And
really
actually,
good.
this is really easy. Once you do that, then all you have to do from here is put it on a cookie sheet. You can spray the cookie sheet with a little bit of cooking spray, but since it's already got olive oil, it's really not necessary. Once you put it in, you do want to stir it every 15 minutes because you'll notice some of the outside pieces are getting darker than the inside, so I just kind of scoop those into it.
Right.
And then afterwards, you're going to turn out with something like this.
Like this.
And they're all smaller. They're super crunchy, like a nut.
They're good.
It is. It's a really healthy snack alternative to potato chips or Doritos or stuff like that. My only suggestion is making a double or even triple batch since it is time consuming.
Right.
Having a lot because it goes really fast in my house.
Would you put seasoning on top of this?
You sure could.
Over it when it's done?
You sure could.
These are really, really good. And these do make a great gift.
I'm glad that you like them.
Yeah. Do you make these a lot at home?
I do, just because it's easy and it's a nice thing to snack on, or I'll bring it to work as a snack too.
Yeah. And they're healthy. Like,
It is.
it's a great snack. So we made some
very fun.
pizza, some chickpeas.
Yep.
And so these are some great things we can just make at home. It's easy and it's good.
Yeah, and visit my website because I have hundreds of recipes on there that are super easy, no crazy ingredients, just normal things you can buy at the store and that don't take a lot of time.
Definitely. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being on the show
I'm
today.
so happy that you invited me. It was super fun.
Thank you. Fun. Okay, I'm gonna make that pizza definitely when I get home.
I know your parents will be happy.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually cook for tonight. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully you all can make these recipes at home that we made today. They are really good. Don't forget to check out Jennifer Von Eber's blog at slim-shoppin.com to learn how to make more of her recipes. Thank you, and see you next week.